We are at 1,000 subscribers. We did it, Joe. We did it.
Mario on demand. Mario on demand.
Mario on demand. Mario on demand. Mario on demand. Subscribe, like, and enjoy the show. Mario on demand. Mario on demand. Mario on demand. Subscribe, like, and enjoy the show.
Hey everybody, welcome to Mario on Demand. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. OMG, thank you guys so much. I have reached 1,000 subscribers. OMG, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing. This is only the beginning. So guys, just please liking, sharing, and subscribing. I feel like I'm on auto. Is it auto tune? I don't know. So today, before I begin, I want to let all the people that are studying or preparing for the LSAT, I have a lot of videos about the LSAT and my experience. Please do not fret. I know that the LSAT is so daunting, it's so time consuming. It takes all of your energy, but it is not the end. I'm telling you, if you do not get the score that you want, I have a couple of tips and tricks over on my other videos. Also, if you have any questions or anything like that, if you're not comfortable placing them in the comments, hit me up at demarioondemand@gmail.com. So today is all about the Socratic Method. So I'm doing this, I'm talking about this today because I'm noticing I'm getting more followers who are not only like preparing for law school, but like just have a lot of questions about law school. So today is about the Socratic Method. So basically how it's set up in law school, if you don't know, you come to a class and class is like court. I have a video about preparing for class, check that out. So class is like court. You'll have, at the beginning of the semester, you'll get a syllabus. Your syllabus will pretty much tell you on specific dates we will be covering these topics, and you need to have these cases briefed or know every single thing about these particular cases. Your professor will come to class and say, DeMario, give me the facts to the case. And you are expected to know everything about their case. Some teachers do things a little bit different. I had a contracts teacher. He would already have he would have on the board the person's name, but he wasn't so strict, so somebody else could give the facts to the case. And like in my torts class, my torts professor, sometimes she'll let you say, hey, can I do this one or something like that. Sometimes she'll go through the role, and sometimes she'll look out in the audience and she'll say, this person is not ready, I can tell. Go ahead and give me the facts to the test. To the case. So with the Socratic Method, it's basically like different teachers or different professors have different styles, but most of the time, let's say, I'm gonna give you an example. We'll talk about the movie, what's a movie that everyone has seen? All right, so we'll take the movie Bridesmaids, okay? If you know anything about Bridesmaids, I think enough people have seen the movie Bridesmaids to understand the references. So basically, you'll come to class and the teacher will say if Bridesmaids was the case, DeMario, give me the facts to Bridesmaids. Now I want you to know this, a lot of different courses have supplemental material, and professors know that supplemental material, and they will ask you questions that won't come from the supplemental material, but will actually come from the actual movie. They might actually like say a line, and that's supposed to prompt you to know what or how to respond. So supplemental material is pretty much if you didn't go see Bridesmaids, but you went on Wikipedia and you read about it on Wikipedia. So Wikipedia might give you the gist of what's going on, but the actual case is going to tell you, or the actual movie is going to say, what was the line that the lead character said to the supporting character or something like that. And your notes should have that because the line is a line that everybody knows. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm following? All right, so let's talk about if you've not read the case or you've used a supplemental and you get caught. Coming to class ill-prepared or not briefing your cases is like writing a check at a store knowing you do not have the funds to support the purchase, okay? So you come to class thinking, I did not read, however, I'm not going to be called on today. Or you do something like, I'm going to volunteer for the first case, that way I won't have to do any other cases. Guys, I am here to tell you, professors know all about that. And sometimes you can say, I'm going to do this case, and what'll happen is, and this has happened to me before, but I'm always prepared. Can't keep a bad down, okay? I volunteered to give the facts to a case. The teacher said, that was great. Let me get you to do the next one. Spoiler alert, I was ready because, you know, I stay ready so I don't have to get ready. But y'all, I've seen people be put out of class because they're not ready. The thing about Socratic Method is it really ingratiates you into becoming a lawyer, especially if you're going to be in advocacy or litigation. After a while, it's just a thing. And I mean, of course, on the first day, you're kind of scared to do it or whatever. And there are still some people that are a little bit more timid, but it just helps you to understand the facts, understand the concepts a little bit better. And it just gets easier with time. Now, this is what I'm going to say about Socratic Method. You have certain personalities when it comes to the Socratic Method. You have what we call gunners. Gunners are people that not only know it all, but they will actually correct you when you're giving the facts to the case. I wouldn't say I'm a gunner just because I'm talkative in class. Like if the teacher asks a question, I answer the question. I give the facts of the case. I ask a lot of questions and things like that. But I never have the unmitigated gall or the audacity to correct another student. And there are people that actually do this. They, like, you can say in Bridesmaids, the dresses were purple, and somebody be like, the color, they were fuchsia, the dresses were fuchsia. Now, as you know, with Bridesmaids, the color of the dress has absolutely nothing to do with anything. It's not a pivotal moment in the movie. It has no standing, no holding, nothing. It's just a slip. But it's the thing of gunners will be like, the dresses were fuchsia, and I believe the bride had a white dress. Now, me personally, I don't consider myself a gunner because like I said, I don't correct people. However, a lot of people try to correct me because I know my stuff. So it's kind of like one of those things where you try to trip up the person that you think knows the things or whatever like that. I don't know. Then you have gunners. You have people who are never prepared and they will get put out. You have people who only read supplementals and they don't really know the case. They're just giving you they're reading the facts of the case or whatever like that. It's just a lot of different personalities. But what I will say is the personality that I have not seen is the personality of someone who is chastising you for well, you know what? That's kind of like a gunner because they're always trying to correct people. But it has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with them. They're trying to correct you so that they can get goodie points, or so they think they're going to get goodie points for correcting you. But then you correct somebody like me, and then I'm going to be like, I'm speaking. That's your opinion. that doesn't matter right now. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, all that to say is Socratic method is different, but it's a lot of fun, like, after a while, because like it's not, you're just not listening to a teacher just lecture and lecture and lecture. Your cohorts and your other classmates are giving the facts of the case, and sometimes, y'all, it's so good when a teacher asks. It's like a very validating thing when you come to class and you think you know every single thing about the case. A professor asks you a question and you have the answer to it and you can shoot it back or whatever like that. So that's very validating to and it's a lot different than undergrad, because you know in undergrad it's just like lectures. It's like a big deal to be able to go back and forth or whatever like that. That's pretty much the Socratic method. So yeah, that's it. Once again, guys, thank you so much for following, like, share, and subscribe. We are at 1,000 subscribers. We did it, Joe. We did it. But the marathon continues. Thank you guys so much. And yeah, if you have any questions, make sure to hit me up at DeMarioOnDemand at gmail.com or hit the comments up. Y'all have a good day.